Welcome Pisces to your reading. I'm Scorpio Moon. Intuition being messages from Spirit. This reading is general and it may or may not resonate with you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can visit www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Cross watcher, if you're the ones watching this, then it may resonate with you. So let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. I welcome in my spirit guides and all angels. Nice and great is good. I welcome messages of love and light that bring healing and love to all. Please bless this reading. Thank you. Let's go ahead and take a look. Pisces, who is this person that you're connected to in love in the month of April? Who is the person that you're connected to in April, and what do we need to know about your person that is coming towards the sign of Pisces? Spirit, what can you reveal to me about this person connected to Pisces in love in the month of April? Thank you. One more message I want them to in regards to a person. Okay. You know, we have peace. It actually came up upside down, but let's see. We have damaged, impotent, and whipped. We have abuse. It came up sideways. And also stuck or free in reverse. Okay, so I'm going to put that in the upright position. So, you know, what I'm getting here is that maybe your person is not at peace because they're feeling hurt. They're trying to get out of an abusive situation. They're kind of neutral right now. So I have a feeling that your person is stuck and they're trying to free themselves. Okay. Also, what I'm saying is that we have this attachment and fear. Again, they're kind of neutral on that. So they're neither attached or either fearful of this abusive situation. All they know is that they're hurt because of the pain and suffering that they have endured. Okay. But honestly, this person feels stuck. Okay. They're trying to find their way out of whatever this situationship is. Let's clarify. Spirit, can you please reveal to me what is this person's energy that is connected to Pisces in love? Who is this person that is connected to the sign of Pisces? Who is the person that is connected to the sign of Pisces? One more card, please, Spirit. Oh my God. All right, so we have a twin flame. Hold on one second, guys. Let me turn my phone off. Okay. So overall, we have a twin flame. Okay, this is a divine counterpart connection. Your person is not peace because beneath the surface, okay, they're either in separation with their twin, and that's what I'm feeling that is going on right now. Also, we have a second chance, and it's kind of neutral. This relationship deserves a second chance. Honestly, they don't know where this relationship stands. Okay, they're kind of hurt right now. So again, I have a feeling like don't take it personal. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Also, we have balance. Okay, one person is giving too much into this relationship. It came up neutral. Okay, so I have a feeling that they're trying to find balance within themselves. They're not stable. Also, we have strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. Again, Maybe you guys had sex, maybe not. Okay. It's passionate, but it's not long lasting. So this is kind of ironic because the person who is messaging me is talking about this energy. So I'm kind of wondering. I wonder if she has Pisces in her chart. I also have here a retreat in reverse and also healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. So I definitely feel your person is healing. They're feeling damaged. They feel stuck. They're trying to get out of some kind of mental abuse. That's what it seems. And also we have a retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Okay. So this person, I have a feeling that they were alone. Now I really feel like, they really want to get out of this retreat. It's kind of strange because they're trying to heal themselves from really coming back to their twin, but they're feeling damaged right now. They don't know. Okay, so I have a feeling that your person is very much in their head. So whatever this abusive situationship is, I feel like they're reliving a situation of the past. And it's not specific towards you. I really feel like they're bringing up old wounded memories of the past from a past lover, past experience. And they're feeling kind of stuck, is what I'm feeling. They're not balanced right now. So if your person isn't balanced, then how could they make a sound decision? I have a feeling like, they could have told you that they need time to heal. And they wanted to get out of the situation, but then it's like their actions are not really showing up in the physical. Very peculiar. Let's see what else. This peace card, it came up reversed. They're not at peace, guys, okay? So if you have contact or communication with your person is like, I'm hurt, I'm going through a lot, I'm not sure if I can give this relationship another try. And you guys had sexual relations or something like that, but it's not about the sex and it's not about, I don't know. They're just not stable. Okay. So again, don't take it personal because your person is going through this. Okay. They may brush you off or kind of push you to the side because they're not stable. Okay. They're healing right now. Spirit, what else can you tell me about this person that is approaching Pisces in April? How they currently think and feel, what is it that they want, and what is the outcome? Okay, so I mean, you might be dealing with the earth sign over here, but I see that they do want to make some sort of offer. But do you see how this person is looking? They're looking at that pentacle. They're not looking at where they're going. I really feel like your person is more focused on money or career rather than a relationship. Or maybe they're thinking about their financial security because, having a relationship in the 3D costs money also. So I have a feeling like your person's really focused on material situations. Also, what I'm seeing is this sun. Maybe for some you're dealing with a Leo. There's something that they're actually seeing here, and they realize that whatever happened in the past, they can't really help. They do want to get out of this energy of feeling hurt. This could be the abuse. It could be, like some lingering feelings of a past situation. And what I'm seeing is that we have here a Knight of Wands in reverse. So they're pumping their brakes, okay? They're not really moving forward towards you at this time. They're actually retracting or holding themselves back. Yeah, we have here the Emperor, and it's in reverse. So they may come off as being very cold, like very icy. Your person is not at peace with themselves. Like they totally went cold turkey. on their twin. This reading is so strange. For some, maybe you're dealing with a Virgo. What I'm getting with this is that, your person is thinking a lot. They've actually thought about it, okay? And they come to a conclusion that there's just too much that's going on. I really feel like there's a lot that's going on in your person's life. And look, I mean, they're still being playful. This dude is bent over like, hey, check out my peach. Can't you see? Like hurting myself over here. Like, I don't know. Like, they're stressed out. Okay, that's the feeling that I'm getting. They're stressed and they know that you hold the wand. you know what to do with that wand, right? But they're really guarded of this emotional bliss, this true happiness. And I don't know, they're geez, this is drama. Like, for some, they ended it. They're like, oh no, this is just too good. Like, I don't know. It's like, it was great, but then it was like, you know what? No, let me cut this off because, I'm afraid to get hurt. This person is damaged and they need to get out of this energy that, you're going to pull the rug right under them. They're not at peace with themselves. They're chemically imbalanced. Like, they're not stable in their mental thoughts. They possibly do need to do a bit of meditation here, but they need to change. Okay, this does not look healthy. It doesn't look healthy. Maybe for some you're dealing with a Scorpio. Okay, and here we have the Empress. They're ending something that is beautiful. I don't get it. Okay, and look, we have here the Wheel. There's a lot of major arcanas that are coming through. Your person really wants to have a new beginning, to have union. Right? It's like they're contradicting themselves, but here, like, they're emotionally insecure. They're not stable. They're not at peace with themselves. They don't know if they can have like this new beginning of love with you. So they're just waiting for the right time. They're looking at their options. It's like, they're checking one more time just to make sure that this is it, right? And they had a tower moment. Okay, something shocks them. And it's their inability to really communicate their truth. And the truth is that they're not feeling very stable. Like, there's something that's going on with your person emotionally, mentally, possibly physically. They're damaged goods. They feel stuck. They need to heal. This is personal, okay? I wouldn't take it personally, okay, Pisces, and I know you're very intuitive and you could possibly sense this about your person. So, if this is validating anything that you have been channeling, on your person, and you're just kind of wondering, like, what is going on with your individual? They're not stable right now. Something isn't right, okay? And it has nothing to do with you. It's something to do with themselves, okay? And that's why they're holding themselves back. They feel like they can't offer love, and it's because of a commitment. They're trying to get out of their head. They're stressed. And it's about long-term stability. Wow. This is what I'm also channeling, okay? Perhaps, okay, let's say that your person was already divorced, or, let's say they're still in a relationship with a karmic, okay? They already went through it once, okay? So whenever they think of you, they're having flashbacks. It's like, having PTSD, about a bad relationship, like a relationship gone wrong, that's what it seems like. And, they're kind of like reliving those memories. And even though that you weren't a part of it, it was a bad experience. And so it's like they're clamming up, they're getting cold feet, you know, they're like second guessing themselves. They need to heal. This is like a mental thing that is going on with your person, and they're just cutting you off cold turkey, and you have no idea why. Let's see. Oh man, look at this. So, how they're thinking is we have here the Ace of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Four of Cups. So, they're thinking, okay, they're very passionate, right? Passion, they're ready to move things forward. Everything goes quickly. You know, there's celebrations. This could have happened within the past 3 months, right? And then at the 4 month mark, they're like, they don't know. The cup is there in the air. Okay, the Three of Cups is already here in front of you guys. But I don't know. I'm getting a sense that there could be a third party here involved. Because do you see this really close? Look, there's two women over here picking flowers in the front. That's obvious, right? There's a hand up here in the air. But then check this out. There's a gentleman sitting under a tree checking out these ladies. And there's also a lady looking at this gentleman looking at these two ladies. Do you see where I'm going? Hey guys, it's spring. Okay? Just saying. Your person doesn't know what they want, you know, they're damaged, you know, they're like, yeah, you know, let's get together for drinks and have a good time, and then you catch them looking at other women. I mean, I don't know. I was actually getting like, maybe you guys went on a little dinner date or like a drink at the bar, and you caught your person checking out two other women. That's what it seems like, you know. And now there's feelings of insecurity here. But check this out. Look at this. There's another gentleman back there. Do you see that? All the way in the very, very back over here. Check it. Look. So there's somebody else that's watching this feminine over here. Feminine is watching this masculine. Masculine is watching these two ladies. Do you see that? There's always something that we don't see that someone else sees. Very interesting. So how does your person feel towards you? Wow, we have here the Three of Swords in reverse with the Queen of Swords and also the Magician in reverse. Your person feels that, you know, they still need to heal over some sort of third-party situation. They want to tell you the truth. Now, the truth kind of hurts, okay? This person is laying it out towards you, and I really feel like you don't want to hear this. Okay, and they know this. They know that you're not going to want to hear it, because why? They've been manipulative. Okay, now I don't think that they're personally doing this. It's just, it's human nature, right? They're not perfect. Yeah, they're catching glimpses at other people, and I really feel like your person's not stable right now. Okay, for some, maybe, okay, just maybe, your person is an alcoholic, okay, and that alcohol is getting to them. Like, get off the bottle, Pisces, because it is really altering how you're really perceiving things. It's like when a Pisces get to drinking, okay, their imagination goes wild, okay, and they'll be thinking all kinds of stuff, like they're on cloud nine, and I'm being for real. Let's see, what is it that your person wants? We have here the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Cups in reverse, and also the Six of Wands in reverse. Your person really wants to get out of this. I don't know, guys, okay? Nine of Cups in reverse. Somebody has an alcohol problem. That could be the abuse. They're trying to get out of this toxic behavior. Like, you know, they know that they have a personal issue, but they might be still enabling it, but they're trying to neutralize it, right? Because why? They're not feeling too good. Okay. Also, there could be, just maybe, that there is a karmic here that has demands on your person. Okay. And that's for those who have a karmic spouse that is still tied down with your lover over here. Now, if it's not a spouse, this is a career path, you know, like a job. boss person, okay? And your person isn't happy. Maybe their performance isn't great. And they're not feeling very good about their job, okay? So that could be another reason why your person is feeling this way. Now, what is the outcome? So in the outcome, I see here Two of Cups energy, and I also see here the Knight of Swords in reverse, and I also see here the Five of Swords in reverse. Your person really wants union, or they want to work out this situation. They're not happy with themselves. They're looking at their emotions, and I really feel like okay, Pisces, you intuitively felt this. You knew something was off, okay? Your person was, they're trying to just, check you out from a distance. They may not be, wanting to talk as much in the month of April, okay? Because I really feel like they know that they're being selfish or they're only thinking about themselves, but it's because they're in their head a lot, okay? They know that they need to really work on them. This has nothing to do with you. This is like a personal issue, guys. Yeah, your person feels as if, they can't have like this new beginning with you. However, I see that they want to come back after feeling like they weren't good enough. So in April, okay, if you guys have been in contact or communication, you know, it may seem great, but then it's like a disconnect. And I really feel like these are for those who actually have been communicating with your lover. Like it doesn't look very good, and it's like, they just need to work on themselves. And I really feel like this is your twin, so I have a feeling like there's going to be a separation for some of my twins because your person is not at peace. I know, right? That's not good news, but if you're on the twin flame journey, that's how the cookie crumbles. What can I say, guys? So let's see what else. We have envy. Every single day I feel worse about myself and my choices. Yeah. Yeah, they don't feel good. Okay. Like I said, this is personal. This has nothing to do with you. Also, my life is dull and unfulfilling. They're feeling bored. Like, I know, right? Especially if you've been spending time with this person and then all of a sudden they're bored. Like, don't take it personal, okay? If they said that they're a little bored or they're not saying it, but you're kind of getting the feeling like your person is not like being fulfilled. I have a feeling like this person has an alcohol problem. What's gonna make them happy is having another bottle waiting for them when they get home from work. I'm just saying, because they need something to alter their state of mind. Also, look, they're tired. I'm exhausted and drained mentally, emotionally, and physically. Yeah, they're drained because they're abusing drugs and alcohol. And that's what it looks like, guys. I mean, it doesn't have to be both. You get what I'm saying. What are the messages that your person like to say? What does your person want to say? Yeah, you make them happy. They can't even make themselves happy, but you make them happy. Honestly, I really feel like your person needs to. They got personal issues. I mean, I'm not saying rehab, but for some, yeah, they need rehab. Like, they love you. Okay, they do. And I hope you understand my position. I'm just going through a lot. What did I say? You know, whatever this is temporary. You know, this is your twin. Your twin is having a meltdown. That's what it looks like. They're not at peace with themselves. You know, there's something that's going outside of them, like work, you know, stress. It has nothing to do with you. And they're going to put you down like, you know, I'm just tired right now. You know, I don't know if they're going to say they're bored, but, you know, hey, they just, I really feel like they're comparing themselves to other people in their workplace. And they feel really bad about like their actions. And they have, you know, only themselves to really blame in this situation. So, what is the guidance? What is the guidance? What is the guidance message, please, Spirit? What is the guidance? What is the guidance for Pisces? Thank you. Yeah, look at this. Do I believe I am worthy? You are worthy. You are deserving. You are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within you and go out and claim your life you have dreamt up. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. Today's soul action for a big goal or dream you have. Ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? And today's mantra is, I am worthy of it all. You know, this is, I feel like it's your person. Your person feels they're not worthy. You know, they feel like crap. They're comparing themselves to other people. And, you know, I mean, what can you do to say to this person, because they're just not wanting to hear it. And they could be under the influence of you know, I want to say alcohol. Okay. Now, for some, it could be drugs, but whatever, right? Everyone has their own vice. Whatever the situationship is, okay, like they're not hearing it from you, okay? But if you can use your telepathic senses there, Pisces, and you get where I'm coming from. That's what I have, guys. So I really hope that that was helpful. Let me know. Thank you all for watching. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can visit www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. You can also follow me under IG as Scorpio Moon Intuition. I hope y'all have a lovely day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.